as well.
Uh-huh.
All right, we live.
Yes, sir.
I got a ton planned today, but we're just gonna kind of wing it. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. But let's
Should
do
be
it.
good.
How we
Looking forward
doing,
to
boys?
doing it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, lovely man. I love it. I love it. No news,
got-
but we are gonna free flow this one.
I got invited to another Bitcoin podcast, which was cool. Like someone sent me an email and they're like,
Nice.
another Aussie podcaster that was just starting. They're like, we want to have you on as one of our first guests. And I was like, this is mint.
Oh wow. That's pretty
It's
dope.
yeah, it's just funny because I don't know, I was so excited and like they've got 70 subscribers and I was keen as because I was like, that's the exact same as me. So
Yeah.
it's just funny.
Are there a lot of like Australian podcasters actually?
Nah,
I don't-
man. Like,
yeah.
I think that's why, because I just had Zane Truscott on. You had him on as
Yeah.
well.
Yep.
And he was sort of saying, hey, you should actually direct your content a bit more at Australians because it's not
Yeah.
saturated, but it's also, they need to hear this stuff. Because, like, when you speak to the US and talk about all the, 401k and all these things that I don't even have access to,
Right.
like, my algorithm will pick up US and it's like,
Right.
I can't really help Australians around me. So I'm going to do some more videos, just like a bit more at Australians and then others that are global. So, but that's been good. I've enjoyed that because I get a lot of comments like, I didn't know I could put it's the equivalent of a retirement fund in Bitcoin. Like, thanks for the video. And it's like, sweet.
Yeah.
So, but
Nah, that's pretty dope.
I'll send it in those group chats. And then once we get a few people on, we can go from there.
I like that. Yeah, no, low-key, I've been enjoying the podcast because talking to different people. Like, and it's funny because I'm still like a small channel, but like the amount of people that like people are always willing to talk to me. Like, it doesn't matter how big they are, they're always so like just willing to talk about Bitcoin. And I think that's one of the things I love about Bitcoin more. It's like nobody thinks they're like, above and beyond. They all spend the time to talk to you, which I like a lot, man. I like that.
Yeah. You guys go to any local meetups? You have any by you?
Yeah,
Sorry, you go.
Oh no, I was gonna say I'm hosting my first one next Thursday. Actually, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I created one on the Orange Pill app, and I think like maybe 4 or 5 people showing up. So I don't know.
That's
We'll
sick.
see how it goes. But yeah,
Just
Nice.
doing like a lunch or a dinner or something chill.
yeah, a little dinner, like meet up. So that should be fun. We'll see. Don't know
Yeah.
what to expect.
I got invited to one and I was like super keen because they're like, oh, we're just going to go to the pub, have a few beers, just chill.
Yeah.
And I was like, that sounds good because I haven't really seen that here in Aussie. And then I plugged it in maps and it's like 6 hours away. And I'm like, 6 hours for like maybe hanging out for an hour. I didn't want to do it. So I was like, nah, I can't come. Let me know when you're closer. Like,
Yeah.
I'll have to maybe host my own, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't hear many Bitcoiners around where I am. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, I haven't run into many people that are like, yeah, I'm stacking sats as well. It's like, are they into other cryptos and they've got a small bag of Bitcoin, or they just ignore it altogether because they just put them all in the same category, like gambling, risky, Ponzi. It's just like, damn, we've been silenced, man.
Now the last time I went to a Bitcoin meetup, there was nobody there. So I was like, oh, you know what, man? I'm just gonna make my own. I don't know. Like, screw this. You gotta do it yourself, man. Because there are not that many where I'm at either.
Yeah, I just fill it up with like majority of my family probably because like I've orange pilled all of them. It's like if you guys rock up, fill the room. It won't feel as awkward. And then you get a few strangers.
Yeah.
We have a pretty decent one in my city. Like, I don't know, you guys probably know River, the company.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
One of their main like headquarters is in where I live, Columbus.
That's pretty dope.
So there was a meetup like in their offices. It was super cool.
Yeah.
Like, got to like shake hands with a bunch of people there, and there was like, I don't know, like 30, 40 people there.
wow. Yeah.
And yeah, it was cool to like see the office and stuff, and it was like super inspiring to be around those people. And they had all the cool like decorations in their office. Like, they got those like Zimbabwe dollars, and then like the big frame with the newspaper, the chancellor on the brink of second bailout or whatever, the Genesis block. So
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's dope. Nah, no. Wow. I wish there was more things around here, to be honest. I feel like it's just like it's me and then that's it. That I mean, I'm sure there's another there has to be another hardcore Bitcoiner out here, but I don't know. I'm just still it feels like it's a lonely world around here, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
For real, man. It just proves we're crazy early because, like, whenever
Yeah.
I bring it up to people at work, it's like, hey, do you ever consider about Bitcoin? And they're just like, nah, like, I've never even had a second look. And it's just like, what? How do you exist like that? How is it not the most interesting thing right now? I was like, so how's your savings going? Oh, yeah, not really. Like, everything's too expensive. I'm not really saving much. And I'm just like, dude, what is happening? How is everyone just content with this? Like, I don't think they are, but it's like, they're not looking out for the solution.
Yeah.
It's hard to
Um,
listen to sometimes.
You guys
I
hate
think
that
we
like
lost- oh, yeah.
oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yo, if you guys like hit that like that threshold where you're like tired of like orange pilling people yet? Or I don't know, are you guys there yet?
Pretty
For
much.
sure.
Because now I'm like, man, like I feel like I'm like, how many times can you tell somebody, dude, just freaking buy Bitcoin and just shut up, buy Bitcoin and enjoy your life? You know what I mean? Like, how many times can you tell somebody that? You know, like, and so it's like, at this point, it's like, yo, you're on your own, man. I don't know.
I always just test their like attitude. It's like if they just come back with me like, oh dude, what? I'm not, this and that, and it's like very like you're an idiot for buying Bitcoin. I'll just go, I'll just leave it and I'll just go,
Right.
that person's not worth quote unquote saving for Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It's just like if you're gonna be a tool about it, I can already tell it's gonna take a lot longer for you to figure it out than someone that's like, oh yeah, so how does it work? And then I'll like, all right, they're interested. Now let's see if they ask questions and I can go from there. Like I hate whenever they just instantly squash me where it's like, especially in like a crowd, like someone will go, oh, Joey's talking about Bitcoin again. Like, oh my gosh. And then everyone like, and then I'm just sitting there like, bro, like I'm like sitting there, I'm like, I'm trying to help you and you're all cooked.
Yeah.
It's so exciting though, like when someone starts asking questions.
Yeah.
Really gets the wheels spinning.
Yeah.
Like I would say like I'd rather have people like ask questions and like be skeptical and like, keep asking, well, what about this? I don't know if it'll work. Than just like some people just like they'll just like zone out and just have like a blank stare. And it's just like they're just like waiting for you to change the topic. And then at that point you're like, all right, I'm done with this.
Yeah. Nah. That's no. I see that a lot especially like in nursing too. Like it feels like all the nurses, they're just like some of them just work too damn much to like have like a second to think about why they are working. Like, like they're just so lost in that like freaking rat race. There's nothing, it's just you can tell them anything you want. It's like, but like what about this though? Like it's like, oh, but I need money to go shop. I need, it's like, I don't know how to like make them see like, hey, there is a problem here. Like, and I don't know. Yeah. I guess it sometimes I feel like it's a personality thing too. Like some people like they don't have like they just wanna be. They don't have the personality of like looking for a solution. They don't really, I don't know. I think some personalities are just like, oh, I'm just comfortable working and that's all I'm gonna be doing. I mean, and some other people are just like, okay, there's a problem and I'm gonna try to figure it out. And I think that's most Bitcoiners. We're problem solvers, I think, and that's why we get it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people that have become Bitcoiners earlier were already skeptical of things. Like it takes a little bit of, is there more? Is there a better way to do things to start the process? Because what?
Nope.
Oh, damn!
Hold on. Let me see if I can. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, I can zoom out. Yeah.
Look at mine. You ready?
Oh, okay, you got that too. I
This
think
is
I can do this. Oh, wait, I think mine does that too, but maybe I'm not sure.
I don't know how to turn mine off. It pisses me off, dude. I don't want it.
Wait,
It's
what
like,
type of
I'll be
camera?
like, I'm just gonna grab something, and it's like, oh shit.
Wait, what type of camera do you have?
Insta 360.
Oh yeah, I think that's the same thing that I have. I believe.
You might have a different one. There's so many variants.
Yeah,
Like,
there are some. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is the same one. Yeah, you should be able. Wait, try it out. Try it out.
what?
Try this. Try
What,
this
this?
thing, and then
No.
go up. There you go,
Oh.
and then go down, and then go down.
Oh,
Yeah, we got
we're
the same
going.
camera.
Uh-oh. How do I get it back?
Oh shit! Yo,
Get out
hold
of me.
on.
I'm just stuck like this, boys. And I can't hide. Freak me.
Damn.
Get away. I know
Now
it's
you're
crazy.
gonna have to go like this, and then pull your finger down, and then
down.
yeah, down, and then
That's
it will
not
zoom
working.
out, and then until it's all the way down.
Oh, that's cooked. I'll just be like this now.
Yo,
It's like in your face. I didn't realize how close it could get. That's crazy.
oh damn! This is how the live stream is going. Just messing up with the cameras.
So these comments, they're coming from just everyone's channel. We don't know whose.
Uh-huh.
So we'll what
Often.
have we got? What about Forerunner coming live from the spare room at my parents' house?
Often very good. Yeah, that's true.
They're obviously stacking hard enough if they're coming from the spare room at their parents' house. Very good.
So yeah, we can go more into the title of the stream, I guess. Are you stacking hard enough? Because I think that's a good question and kind of a balancing act. Like, obviously, we have the mindset we're never selling our Bitcoin, but at what point do you use Bitcoin to improve your life versus, just holding on to it? See, Joey's very...
Yeah, he's busy over there, man, trying to zoom out of
Dude, you
this.
shouldn't have shown me that. Now I'm zoomed in. It's cool.
No, like, okay, so hold it for like 2 seconds, and then like pull it down slowly. Yeah, there you go. You got this. And pull.
Yeah.
There you go.
Razor Roses. Do you want to chuck him up? He's talking about Solana. What's he
Oh,
talking
God.
about? Just praying for a crash so I can buy Solana. Is that €9? Like in 2023. Reseller for 150.
Dude.
So, okay. Who's got the response to this bloke?
Oh man.
Or do we not want to give him screen time? Because like you should not be waiting for a Solana crash. You should be waiting for a Bitcoin crash. Like what's his I just want to know his long-term goal with Solana. Like where does he
How
see
do
it
you
going
know-
in
where-
5 years?
Right. How do you know that Solana's gonna go back to 150?
Shouldn't
You know
have
what
done
I'm
that in the
saying?
first place. Like
Yeah. So
I
it's
remember
like,
seeing a $9, $10 and going,
Yeah.
finally that stupid coin, it's finished after the
Yeah.
FTX crash. And then it's like meme coins.
Yep.
It's just like, oh well. You do you, man. I was just
And-
gonna say with the stacking hard enough. So this is something that like I really struggle with because it's like where's the line when it comes to stacking sats? So it's like how comfortable do you want to live? Like do you want to spend some of your satoshis to improve your life? Or do you literally understand how scarce it is for the next, especially for the next 4 years? So it's like, do you hold off buying all those things for at least another 4 years? And then you can potentially buy anything you want. That's kind of the idea. It's like the longer you can put something off, it's like the bigger the gain. And so for me, like I share this in some of my videos, but it's like I was literally going around the house picking up things and showing them to my wife, being like, I'm selling this. Like got to the point that I'm like, we don't need this couch. Like we'll sit on cardboard boxes. And she was kind of like, bruh, like what has my life become? Like this is not the life I signed up with. Like I like buying like, quality things that are going to last me a long time. And that's why we spend a bit of money. Anyway, so it's just funny because like I then had to find things like my snowboard and things I haven't used for a long time. And I recently got injured, so I'm not going to be able to do it for probably a year or two until I maybe get surgery. And so I just figured I'd sell that stuff because I know I'm not going to touch it for at least a year or two. And that worked out. I got like maybe $1,000 from all my snowboard gear. And that worked out really good. And then it's like I sold my car and that was really hard because I loved that car. And I used it for things like camping and I do all these tracks out in the bush. but it's like, do I just sell it, take my dad's work car, from work to home, which he said I could do. And I did that, and that's worked out really good. Like, I'm not paying any registration, insurance, anything. And I know it's just going to be for a period of time. Like, I think long term, I'm going to eventually end up with a car, and it might be a nice car. But what have you guys found that you can sell around your place where it's like you've drawn the line and gone, nah, I'm not going to go too far where I end up selling my couch and my TV? Could you maybe just share things that maybe you've sold to get some extra sats? Oh, Pokemon cards.
He's got nice.
You look like you've been buying cards. What's going on there?
Nah,
How many you
so
got?
I play at tournaments, so I just try to sell a lot of the stuff that I win.
Nice.
That's cool. That's cool.
No,
Alex, what about
actually,
you?
I sold, like, when was that? 2023? I don't remember if it was early 2024 or 2023. I sold my wife's car. I mean, we sold a car, got some decent money out of that. I mean, all of that is into Bitcoin now. Probably one of the best decisions I've ever made, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it sucks having one car, but like, I mean, I don't really drive that much anyways. I don't mind like sharing a car with her. So, and worst case scenario, I'll just bike, if I need to. So yeah, I mean, there are small things around the house that I've been selling, but yeah, I don't know. I I can't think of anything else I think my car was probably the biggest thing that I sold. And I'm like, oh yeah, that was probably that was a good one, honestly. Yeah.
It's crazy. Oh, you go, Josh.
Yeah, I think I have a interesting perspective on this conversation right now, because I recently quit my job just because I was pretty miserable there. And so it was taking a little risk, but like, I've been saving in Bitcoin for the last 5 years. So like, I just kind of decided that like, even, while I pursue self-employment and the businesses that I'm building, or look for another job, that my freedom was worth the price. So I think with Forrest's question here, it's interesting. I think the way you define enough is like finding that equilibrium between, stacking sats, never selling, waiting for it to appreciate, versus actually enjoying your life, because we don't really know how much time we have. And I've been way happier on the day-to-day, even though I put some more like pressure on myself to figure it out. And, I will have to dip a little bit into, the Bitcoin, but I think it's worth it if that's the price of my freedom to me. So
yeah, I like that. That's fair. Actually, the other thing that I was thinking about that reminded me of even myself. I personally, I mean, the average Bitcoiner would look at me and be like, yeah, you're definitely not stacking hard enough, because I only work part-time. Like, I only work 2 days a week, and I could work like 4 12-hour shift if I wanted to, and buy a shit ton of Bitcoin. But I choose to actually like coach soccer, because that's like, I actually enjoy doing that better. Like that's like my passion. I choose to do something that I'm like more passionate about, instead of doing a job that I'm like, it's not like I don't hate nursing, but like I would prefer coaching soccer, to be honest. And I think that's where I'm like, okay, like I'm still buying Bitcoin every single day. I'm still DCAing every hour, but like I could buy more if I needed to. But like I'm like at a spot where I'm like comfortable with my stack, where I'm like, you know what, I'm okay. Like I'm basically like, I feel like I'm entering early retirement. I'm like, okay, I'm working 2 days a week, doing something that I enjoy, and I'm stacking. So like, I don't know, like I could be stacking hard enough, but at the same time, like I choose not to, just because I'm comfortable where I'm at right now. So yeah, but everybody's on a different journey right now.
yeah.
Yeah, I was having this conversation with my mate yesterday. He's like, what Bitcoin price does it need to be where you start dropping hours at work? He's like, do you have a vision for that? Because he's like, you're constantly complaining at work, whatever. You're just like, I feel also I'm in the matrix, this and that. Like, that's how I say it. It's like, I love stacking sats. I love working for sats, but it's like, sometimes at my job, I'm like, when can I get to the stage where maybe I'm doing more podcasts or more shows, even if it's not making an income, just because I enjoy doing it. And it's like right now, my most prime part of the day, which is 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. at minimum. Sometimes I work longer. Is taken up by work, and like that's the prime time. I don't really want to get up. Like I had to get up at 5 a.m. to do the show. And it's like I don't want to keep having to do that where it's like get up early just to make podcasts and shows. Like when can I get to the point that I do it at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. and maybe just work a half day, do a cashier, do something to get some sats. It's like, where is that line? Because like Bitcoin could go to 200K, 300K, and I'll still feel like I have to work. But do I continue to work the 38, 40-hour weeks, or do I start dropping it? I'm not sure. So it's interesting hearing you, Josh. Like you just said, nah, like this is like life is more important. My time is more important. This almost feels like a version of a prison in some sense with my time. Same with you, Ralph. Like you're dropping hours. I think that's pretty cool because I feel like your life could dramatically increase in quality just by reducing hours and focusing on passions. Like at least I just don't agree with people that want to quit and then just sit on the couch and just like rot away. It's like I feel like that can't be good for the soul. Like you have to fill your time with something you either enjoy or something you feel like you're contributing to, and fulfilling your passion or maybe even your purpose. And so yeah, it's just an interesting line because like I do want to reduce hours one day, but it's like what do I wait for? Because I like my stack, but I feel like I'm still in my accumulation phase, and I've got goals in my head. But what if I never reach those goals because Bitcoin's price gets away from me? Do I just start to reduce hours and start to make my life better? Not sure.
What is it? Here's the question though: what do you like to do, like outside of like what do you see yourself doing in retirement? Actually, never mind. Let me rephrase that because I don't really like the word retirement because, like for me, for example, I could coach for the rest of my life. I don't care. Like retirement is like I can see myself retire from nursing, but maybe not retire from like.
Yeah, the word retirement is too broad, like, and I think it's kind of a scam. I don't think you want to retire and just sit there. Like anytime that an older person, they actually really struggle to leave the workplace. Like that's how it's been ingrained. So it's like they think they're going to retire, go sit at a beach and just instantly be happy. They retire and this is some of the most miserable years of their life because they've just felt like they've lost all purpose of their day.
Yeah, and the rate of depression is...
Oh, it's just crazy. Like I even see, because like my dad's stepped away from work now and has like a general manager and like a manager and like they all run the show. And so he's just the owner. And so like it's been good in some sense, but I can see him struggling with what to do with his day. So he'll spend some day like with his grandkids, and then on other days he'll try and fill it with other days. But like how many days does he end up just wanting to just watch TV all day and just sit there? Like I'd say that ends up, you think it's innocent and it's like, today I'm just going to sit back and watch 8 hours of show. And then it's like a few days might go by and you're like, oh, Jerry's calling me. Let's see what he's got to say. Jerry, mate, you're on live stream. What's good?
I'm on?
Yeah, I'm putting you on the speaker.
Okay, I'm backstage, brother.
Oh, are you in the chat?
Yeah.
All right, nice. Well, we'll see you in the chat, man. If you want to hop on.
No. I'm backstage. I went to.
Oh, he's trying to join. No,
put him on.
Josh.
He might be on your.
Yeah, we've added a new link, so I'll get Josh to send.
It should be the same link that's in that I sent you.
All right, I'll forward you the link, Jerry, and you'll have to join the new one.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you soon. Okay, bye. All right, I'll figure that out if you guys want to continue. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Josh, how's your stress level actually since you've quit your job? Actually,
it's good, and like I think like I'm someone that does well with a little pressure. Like I think I need like a little bit of stakes. For me, I think it's a good balance. Like right now, where like I know I have a little bit of a stack to fall back on, but like not enough to obviously just like kick back and do nothing forever. But it's like a good balance where like I know it's there if I need it, but also there's the pressure that like I have to figure this out. So I think it's been a good balance for me.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. No, I feel that. Like I wish I could retire totally from nursing, but I'll hang in there for a bit. We'll see.
Yeah, I struggle with because
the world. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, what did Forrest say? Actually, I barely just saw it.
Yeah, provide value in the world return. True.
Yep, I like that. Yep.
Mm.
Agreed.
Yeah, I struggle because I work for my dad, and it's like the only reason, like I left school early, literally to work full time for him. Like I just wanted to hustle and make money,
Yep.
and it's like I'm in such a gray area because he's kind of like, if you stick around long enough, if you start to progress, you know, you can eventually become a manager, and then maybe you even get to like a general manager role one day if the company continues to expand. And like it all sounds so good, but I have no step-by-step time frame to get there. And so it's like, do I just hustle as quote unquote a laborer, like I'm literally just on the tools every day for the next 5-10 years just to finally get a pay rise at the end of 10 years? It's like I just don't know. Like it's because the future's up in the air, and I guess we'll never know the future. It's like, do I just give all my time and energy for the next 5-10 years doing something that I really don't enjoy because I'm not at those levels yet? I'm literally just on the tools. I don't know. It's just hard because I can't see myself progressing anytime soon, at least, and therefore I'll be stuck at the same salary. And it's like, is there a world where I can make something else work? Like I don't know if that is YouTube and podcast or things, but is there a passion and a hobby I've never even had a chance to look at, purely because my prime time of the day is over? By the time I get home, I just want to have a shower. I just want to chill on the couch. I'm exhausted, and I just want to kind of just relax. So I feel like I can't just get home and hustle again. Like that's where people go, nah, as soon as you get home, that's when it's your time to grind. It's like, dude, I've been grinding all day. I'm cooked. It's like, that's what I struggle with, man.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I just don't, like, I don't know. That's not like really even asking for advice because I don't really know what you can give to that. But what about you, Jerry?
What's
Hey.
up, man?
What's up? How you guys doing?
Oh, good,
We
man. We
got 4
good.
of us. This is gonna be hectic.
Yo, we got the
You might have to
legend in
raise
the
your hand to
house.
speak. Like,
Jerry
you,
the
Jerry?
legend, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. You said there's a legend in the house. Where is he
Yeah,
at?
yo, man. You know,
I
you
see,
just
I see,
joined.
I see Josh above me. That's
Damn. Yeah,
oh, let me
man.
show you. Let me show you guys something. Can you big screen this?
I should be able to.
You guys gotta get you one of these, man.
Oh,
If
I
you
wonder what it is.
share, I should be able to put it up on the stage.
How do I push it?
Present. There's like at the bottom. Do you see a?
Oh yeah. Then I put share screen. Oh no. I want to show something on my screen.
Oh, he just wants to
Oh,
have
I
a
mean, I
bigger
got something in
screen,
my
I
hand.
think.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
my.
Oh, there's yeah,
It's got
I seen you have
That's
that on
so
your show,
cool.
actually. Yeah.
That is so cool.
That's the real one, man.
I mean, it makes
Like
you kind
that.
of depressed, but
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I wear this out and about, man.
you
And
wear it
people
to
think,
sleep.
yeah, they're like, damn, you getting that many steps? I'm like, nah, bro. This is step.
37 trillion steps
awesome.
in one day. He is
37
cooking.
trillion steps. That's crazy. Damn.
Damn,
Where'd you
I
get
just
it at,
aimed for
actually?
10,000. Freak me.
I ordered from Thomas Massey's website.
Thomas
Mm.
Massey. Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He wears it. He wears it every time he goes to Congress or anywhere. He just puts it in his jacket and
Yeah.
tells everybody we got to stop spending because we got a
Yeah.
spending problem, man.
Yep. Damn.
Yeah, that's where I
Oh,
got it from, Forrest.
Mm-mm.
So
No, we're
Jerry,
just talking about
Oh, you go.
Oh.
You go, Ralph.
Oh, I was gonna say, Jerry was just talking about like, are you stuck in hard enough?
Stuck in what?
Are you
Stacking
stacking hard
hard
enough?
Oh, am I stacking hard enough? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys watched my watched my episode yesterday. Oh my god. Did you see that or no?
I missed that one. No.
Oh man, they were giving out all these lists of why you're not stacking hard enough. I'm just like, wow, I'm definitely not stacking hard enough.
So, like, if you still wear underwear, you're not stacking hard enough.
Yes,
It's
all
like,
that. They were
bro,
just doing all
in
the
Texas.
stuff. I'm like,
Go.
Oh,
And in Las
God.
Vegas, it's too
oh,
hot.
you saw it, Joe. You saw it, yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I would definitely get roasted because I know I'm not stacking hard enough. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm not there at all. Nah.
You know what though? I truly believe, and I haven't been listening because I got my grandson out here, so I'm sorry if I said this
Oh, no.
and you guys already said this.
No, it's
But
all
I
good.
have a 80-20 rule, and this is why I moved to Las Vegas, because Las Vegas is like a vacation city, right? And this picture above me is I had this at my house back in New York State, and this is a picture of Las Vegas. and I kind of I'm really a firm believer in thinking what you want, and it'll become, manifestation and stuff like that. So I looked at this picture every day, and I got an opportunity to move here, and I did. And the reason being is because this is my favorite city, because you can have a vacation every day, right? Like every day. So what I do is I work my ass off 80% of the day. I sleep about 6 hours a day. And the other 18 hours is your discretionary time, or however many hours you're up, right? Same, everybody has the same, give or take. I learned that from Arnold Schwarzenegger. He always says, if you want to get stuff done, learn how to sleep faster. So I learned how to sleep faster.
Look at me, Jerry. I'm flipping cook today, man.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's
was
all
like,
about it's all about what you do with your time. So for a little bit of my time, for 20% of my time, I like to enjoy myself. And I don't do it every day, but I like to go down to the strip. I like to sit down at a blackjack table or a poker table sometimes for a few minutes, just a few minutes.
Mhm.
And I'll take 20% of my time and 20% of my discretionary income. Because everything that I have left over, 80% of it goes to Bitcoin, 20% of it goes to, things that are fun. So
Mhm.
some people think, oh, Jerry, you're not stacking hard enough because, oh, look at the shades you wear, or look at the, whatever. But I have an insane work ethic when it comes to getting sats. And I don't even tell everybody everything I do, but I do a lot of different things. I try to get a lot of different streams of little streams of sat income to come into my big lake or river to come in there.
Mhm.
And I just think you have to have a work balance or life balance where you got to have some fun and you got to enjoy yourself, because again, even though sats are very finite, your life is even more finite, and you never
Mhm.
know. Like, life expectancy is like one of the biggest shit coins in the world, because nobody knows when your last day is.
Yep.
Nobody knows that. So I moved here specifically because I knew I can come here and I can be around people that are just enjoying themselves so much here in Las Vegas. They're like, this is the biggest trip of their life, or this is the biggest trip of the every 2 years or whatever. And I could just be around that. And then I can get in my car and drive 10 minutes to go home. Right.
Yep.
So I work my ass off during the day, stack my ass off. I put 80% and everything into Bitcoin, and the other 20%, I just like to have fun.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons why I went to I started working part-time too. It's because at some point you're gonna realize that Bitcoin is scarce, but like your time on this planet is actually more scarce than Bitcoin. So you gotta enjoy yourself. If you just spend like 5, 6, 7 days a week working, and you don't have any time off to enjoy your time with your family, like what are you working for? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just stacking, and then you don't get to see your family, and the next thing you know, you end up in a hospital with some, I don't know, some messed up disease, and you have to be, I don't know, on a vent. Like, I see that happen so many times. It's like a bunch of people, they just like they work, and then next thing you know, it's they're 65 with a bunch of diseases, and it's like, oh, I thought I was gonna be retired and enjoying my life, but that's not I don't see it that way. So yeah, although I could be working a lot, that's why I choose to just like, let me just pay, work to pay my bills, work enough to stack some Bitcoin, and still enjoy my time, and enjoy time with my family, and enjoy time with my friends, have time to play soccer on the side and all of that. So I think that's more important to me, to be honest. So yeah, I'm definitely not stuck in hard enough, and I'm okay with that personally. So yeah.
Love it. We had a question about AI. I don't know if you guys want to go into it. Could be interesting.
Yeah, man.
Do you want to chuck it on
Up it
the
up.
screen? Yeah.
How do you see ASI reshaping the global economy and human society once it surpasses us in intelligence? And in that world where AI becomes a dominant decision maker, what role will Bitcoin play? I mean, I think my general kind of thing around AI is that like people are very scared of AI taking their jobs, and obviously when you're on a fiat standard like that fear is real. Like, there's no hope because the money supply is going to keep expanding. But with Bitcoin, like things are going to get cheaper for you, and AI and automation means that's just accelerating. So I think if more people kind of realize that Bitcoin is the hedge for AI, taking over everything and automating everything, I think people would be a lot calmer about AI, because I think people really fear it right now.
Yeah, I think AI, it's like it can be good, or it's like, I see it as like it's like, it's just a tool. It's like a knife or a hammer. You can use it to kill somebody. You can use it to smash somebody's head with, or stab somebody. But you can also use it to chop up some onions, or actually build a house, or use it for some. I think AI is like, I think people overthink it. Like, for example, like just for like my YouTube channel, like I've used AI for almost everything, like to create my podcast, almost my time. Like this 5 or maybe 10 years ago could have been like a 10, no, maybe not a 10-man job, like a 3-man job. But I'm doing it basically all myself, because I have access to like other like platforms and stuff like that to help me with like thumbnails and YouTube videos and suggestions and all that. So like I think it's a good thing depending on the person, So yeah, it's nothing to be stressed about, really.
I was going to say, just like, I'm not sure whether AIs and stuff will be paid in Bitcoin, which is what a lot of people think. But I think with AI coming, automation coming, and becoming more and more, I guess, heading towards zero. I think am I lagging out here? No. Bitcoin will be essentially a foundation, is what I'll see, because there'll be an absolute abundance maybe with AI, if they stop printing money, I guess. And so you'll need Bitcoin as the foundation, as a finite supply, because everything else might stop in absolute abundance. And so it will be the only scarcity. And I think AI replacing jobs and things is really scary, because if you don't see it coming fast enough and you're replaced without an alternative job or an alternative way to get an income, and you don't have sats, oh man, that would be a bad place to be, because you can't even get fiat, which is cooked. But if you just have a stack and then you lose your job, I feel like that's a bit different to losing your job without a stack. So it's like, you need Bitcoin at that time, because if there's going to be an abundance of AIs replacing everyone's jobs, and you don't have a store of value, don't have a Bitcoin savings account, then I'm sorry, buddy, but you cooked. So I feel like you need to get some sats now.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with all you guys. I think, like Ralph said, you stole mine, Ralph. It's a tool, right? It is going to be a tool. In this world, I tell people this all the time. 10 years from now is not that long, right? We think back to 2015. 2015 was not that long, right? And I ask people, what's the difference between 2015? I was saying it in 2024, but what's the difference between 2015 and 2025? Somebody's calling me. Jesus. And hold on one second.
Oh no, you're good.
That was a fellow Bitcoiner.
Oh,
and
I like it. Oh wait,
yeah.
Josh, you want to put on that last comment one more time, actually?
This one?
Yeah, yo, Jerry, see, I told you you're a legend.
Who's that?
Some shoddy. She wants you, man.
So, anyways, Joe, you stupid. So what was I saying? Oh, so 10 years from now, the world is going to look a lot different, right? Like, think about it in 2050. Hey, Paul, did you just do something, Paul? I knew Paul was here.
Uh-oh.
Paul just, somebody just sent me a lot of sats on chain.
Oh,
a big donation.
They got to send it to the QR code. Why they send it to you, Jerry?
I don't know. I don't know if it was random or Paul's here, but anyways, thank you, Paul. I think that was you.
Paul has an abundance of Satoshis, that's for sure. He drops like 50,000 sats in every Jerry show. This guy is made of Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's why I say he's the GOAT. But think about 2015. Now, you guys are freaking babies in 20. How old are you guys? Jesus.
I wasn't that bad.
I was 2 years old.
13. Okay, you two. All right. Well, 10 years ago, it wasn't that long ago, but look how much things have changed, right? Like certain things that we had in 2015, we don't use anymore. And there's certain things we have in 2025 that we have that we didn't have in 2015, right? Well, I tell people this 2025, difference between 2025 and 2035 is going to be something that we've never seen. Our world is going to be completely different than it is today. How? AI, robots. You'll be going into places, and I'm already starting to do that now. You guys ever notice when you walk into a, I don't know, McDonald's or something like that, there's nobody at the effing counter?
Mm-hmm.
Is that just my city, or do you guys do that, Josh?
Yeah, they got the big screens, and
Yeah. It's like I walk in, I'm like, we're the people. And then soon there will be no people, even in the back, right? There may be a manager or a technician to fix things and stuff like that. The world is going to be totally different. So like Ralph said, you got to use these tools now and understand and learn them because the future's on its way. I had 3 Bitcoins. Me too, Ralph. I mean, me too, Ford.
yeah.
And, so just embrace it, use it for good, not evil. And then fight against the evilness, because there is going to be some, and educate yourself. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, there's things you can't control and things you can control, and only focus on the things you can control within your life and stack your ass off, man. Get as much Bitcoin as you can, and just ask yourself, if this AI thing is so bad and this, that, and the third, would you rather have more Bitcoin or less Bitcoin? That's the question, right? Because we're Bitcoiners, right? Everybody's going to be a Bitcoiner. It's so crazy. If you guys come to the conference next year in 2026, and there's certain areas you go to where all these Bitcoiners are at Steak and Shake and walking down Fremont Street and stuff. It was crazy because not only, were we Bitcoin and we're kind of like taking over the city, but you really it made me look at the future like a lot of people are going to be like this in 2035.
Mm-hmm.
Quote unquote Bitcoiners or quote unquote will wait, because in order to be a Bitcoiner, and again, what AI is going to do is going to show people what the problem is, number one, because that's how you become a Bitcoiner. It ain't about holding Bitcoin on a Coinbase app or a freaking Cash app or whatever. It's about knowing what the broken system is about. Then you become a Bitcoiner after that. So I think AI is going to help that. I think robotics and everything is going to enhance the world. And if you're in a job that you think AI is going to take your job, then the only thing you can do is get better with your skills and stack as many sats as you can.
Yeah. Well, I think it's interesting how I feel like maybe in 2015 or before AI, and we thought the robots would come and do all the manual labor jobs, but they're really replacing more of the kind of corporate jobs and even coding and stuff. So I actually think more physical skills, like plumbing, stuff like that will actually be way more in demand.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what it's going to be like, to be honest. Because there will be, although I feel like at the same time, it's going to take a lot of job, but at the same time, it's also, I feel like it's going to create newer jobs. I don't know if it's going to be a lot more jobs, but it's definitely going to create more jobs that are going to require maybe I don't know, some sort of AI supervisor. I don't know, something like that. I have no idea, but we'll see.
I think it's going to expose how many useless jobs we've created.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. You know who actually what needs AI? Actually, the government. We need to replace a lot of these jobs with AI, because I don't think we need that many people in power. Oh, not just in power, but just in whatever the hell they're doing. We don't need all these people.
Yeah, don't get me started with that, man.
Oh, my bad, Jerry. Okay, let's just switch the conversation right now. Sorry.
What's wrong with the government? I don't get it.
Oh, go ahead, Jerry. Just tell him.
I'm not trying to bait you. I just don't. I feel like they're doing a good job. Thoughts? Very good.
They're doing a great job, man. They're doing a great job.
Everything is fine here. Everything is fine.
Yeah, the whole AI thing is like right now we just the admin person for our job was made redundant, and so they got paid out a package and they left anyway. And it's you can essentially replace that whole job for almost free with ChatGPT, what she was basically doing. It's sheesh, that is coming quick. We haven't even fulfilled their role at the job, and it has not changed. The job's just continuing, and so that's just nuts. You're going to be able to free up so many wages and things, but that is people. That's people getting freed up from their jobs. So don't know. It's coming here quick. That's for sure. I've already seen it, so we'll see what happens.
Yo, actually,
it's going to be a gradually and suddenly thing with AI for real.
Yeah, yeah. Weird question. Now that we're talking about government, what does a vice president do? Like for real? No, like no, for real, for real. Like what do they do? Like I don't know. Like I don't hear about Vance anymore. Like does he do anything? I
I'm
don't
voting
know.
JD Vance 2028. So
Hold,
we'll
hold
see
on,
what
real
happens.
quick, Josh. Someone just texted me and asked where do they comment at because they want to comment.
Oh,
Is it on your channel, Josh?
Either one of all
Either
three
one.
of us. Yeah. It should all three of our channels. It should come up in the
Because
combined chat.
somebody's on Joey's and they're not seeing any chats. I guess I don't know. Oh, there
Who
he
is
is. Okay.
oh yeah.
Do you see it?
Maddie is on, and you're not looking at her chats, Joey. She's on your channel.
I'll see, but
Yeah.
yes. So for some reason, this is new with Maddie. Can you pin that, Josh? That's in the chat.
No.
Is that all she sent? Because that's all I can see.
Yeah. We haven't been getting to every comment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She was just wondering. All right.
Yeah.
We're deliberately ignoring you, Maddie. So if that makes you feel better, I did actually see it. You just didn't have
80,000
much to say. So
spin tonight.
Ooh.
Thank you, Paul. Holy shit.
Wow.
we could do something the same as that, but like an 8 Satoshi spin. We
Yeah.
should do that.
First, there's
But
a
We don't.
there's
it's
a
just
QR
us
code there.
four. It's just us four on the wheel as well because I want to increase my chances for the 8.
Yeah, when I
sats.
seen the 80 come in, I thought it was 20, but I guess it's for the wheel. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it.
Someone sent me 5,000 sats anonymous, so they've just
That was
sent it to
Mr.
me.
That was Mr. 5,000.
Who is this bloke? He's done
I
that
don't know.
twice now,
He sends it to me almost every day, 7 days a week.
and I got a
That's
CYM zap yesterday, 2,500. So if that's
Can we talk about that for a second?
what?
We talk about what?
Let's talk about Zap and Sats. Well, I don't want to take it. You want to
No,
talk
go
about
ahead.
it?
You go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay. I think about this, right? Because you guys know my my wheel subsidy is 100 sats per spin, right? And then certain people do a certain amount. Like Joey sends me 777. You know, certain people have a certain number or whatever. Certain people, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, like, when's that all that going to get cut by 25%, by half? Because we look at this like, oh, it's 100 sats. It's only 12 cents or whatever, and 11 cents and stuff like that. But the purchasing power is going to start going up, man. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Oof.
Yeah, I think like for me, it's more shocking to see like $1 only buys 800 sats versus like seeing the price go from 110 to 120. It doesn't really feel like as crazy when you think about that, but when you see like how many sats per dollar you're getting, like that's when it really feels real.
You sound like me right now, Josh. That's exactly what I say every day, man.
Yeah.
We all just listen to Papa Jerry and then just repeat what he says.
No, I feel the same way, man. All these stats, man. I see each of them as like at least $1 to me. So every single stat I get, I'm like, thank you. I appreciate you for that. If it's not for me, then if it's for my future kids and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll take them all, man. All of these stats right now. I mean, I feel like 2 years from now, Jerry, I don't think you're gonna be getting. Well, I don't know how long, but like 4 years from now, you won't be getting 50,000 sats. I mean, unless somebody's extremely generous. I think that number is just gonna
Well, that's
keep
like
being
Paul.
lower and lower.
Paul with 80,000 Satoshis. It's like, dude, if this goes where we think, he potentially send you 80 grand. Like,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
basically.
saying. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Or at least $8,000 just on a live stream spin. Like,
Yeah,
And
and
you
we're
know
just
what's
doing
funny?
that for fun.
Yeah,
It's just
and it's funny.
crazy.
We've all done this, but we keep talking about the dollars, right? We keep
Right.
talking about 80,000. Oh, this is worth 11 cents, or this is
Yeah.
8,000. Listen, man, that system is dying, and I'm trying to get people. And only I do say sat dollar parity and stuff like that because it is the old system, but it's a broken system, and you can't measure something with a broken measuring stick, right? It's just impossible to do it. So when you look at that Coinbase ad, and you see that was the best ad ever, in my opinion. When they had, because I used to work on ships in the Navy, and to show the cargo box when Bitcoins were the size of a quarter, and it only fits in one cargo box, the entire monetary system in the world, but they're printing 72 boxes every day.
Mhm.
of $100 bills. It's like,
Mhm.
if
Yeah.
that doesn't wake you up, I don't care about the Fed. I don't care about the, you know, the interest rates. I don't care about the national debt. If you look at that and don't realize what's up, Anna, how are you? Then I don't know what to tell you, man. It's just like,
Yeah.
again, let me tell you a little hack that what I do every day. Every day I collect change, you know, little quarters, dimes, pennies, and all that, and I add it up and blah blah. And then at the end of the week, I take it to the bank, and I get thousands of sats for that. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Thousands of them.
Yep.
And when you realize, like, what is this going to buy me? Not the dollars. I know it's going to turn in some dollars, but who gives a shit about the dollars? We don't know what it's going to buy. What are these Satoshis going to buy me in the future? Right? That's why I made that Satoshi Saturday series, because everybody's talking about Bitcoin. I'm just like, Bitcoin is the marketing name. It's really about those Satoshis. Because again, when you say, oh, you got to get to 1 Bitcoin. Well, what is 1 Bitcoin? It's 100 million sats. Okay, so what's 80 million sats? What's 150 million sats? What's 60 million sats? Right? It's sats. It's a group of them. And get as many as you can. Right? One day, and I tell me and Jor talk about this. When we hit $1 million Bitcoin, that's when the game begins. It hasn't even started yet, guys.
Mhm.
Right? I mean, the train is still there. We're on the train. The train is not going to leave until we hit a few $1 million, and then it's going to start going. Right? The game does not start until we hit $1 million price of a Bitcoin, because then you can get 100 sats for $1, which is still a damn deal if you
Yeah.
think about it. But there's going to be one day that is it's going to be down from triple digits. I mean, you're going to look back and you're going to say, damn, I can only get 99 sats for $1 today, 88 sats for $1, 77 sats. Today you can get 870, 880. It's the deal of a lifetime right now. And if you know that, right, we're not stacking hard enough. You just got to get as many Satoshis as you can while you still can.
Mhm. I love
We
that.
did get 777 sats. I don't know if that was you, Joey.
777.
Yeah.
Could be, but I will remain anonymous.
Oh, wow.
I just
Wow.
watched Zane Troskid's video, the guy that I just had on, the other Aussie, and he was saying, like, yeah, at $1 million, it's just going to suck so many more people in, because they're going to see, oh, 1 sat equals 1 cent. Like, that's crazy. I can still get some Satoshis. They're so cheap, because you're not going to be able to get a whole Bitcoin at that stage for a lot of people. So it prices all those people out for whole coins, and they're just going to want to get as many Satoshis. And that's going to just bring in another wave of adoption. Like he was saying, you know, right now we're at 4% global adoption. Let's say we're at 6, 7, 8, maybe when we reach $1 million. And then it will just explode to like 15. Imagine 15% of the world is trying to get as much Bitcoin as possible. And then that's just going to continue to grow. And it was just crazy because like he actually sees it as there will be weeks where you might see Bitcoin's price jump hundreds of thousands of dollars, like God candles. Like he's like, the fact that that's a possibility, and he's like, you know, obviously I don't have a crystal ball, but he's like, when we get to that point, that $100,000 swings is just going to be nuts, like absolutely nuts. Like I can't even imagine seeing that, but what we're seeing is, what's your laughing
Your
at, boy?
camera was swinging.
No,
with
I
you,
know.
man.
Yeah,
He was near you.
he's doing the.
Wow.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Yeah, so that would be crazy. Imagine seeing hundreds of like thousands of dollars swings like in a
Oh,
few
yeah.
days or a few weeks, because I feel like that's coming. So right
Yeah,
now
well-
we see
well-
thousands, but
We'll have candles in our lifetime really soon. What's today's price? 113, 4, whatever it is.
Mm.
The price is going to be going up or down in that much. But when Bitcoin is
it's just nuts.
$4.6 million, you're not going to realize it went down 100-something thousand.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You are buying, and again, we're going to the fiat thing. You're buying $100 bills today for pennies today,
Mhm.
whether you know that or not.
Yep.
Mm.
That's why you got to go crazy with this stuff, man.
Yeah, that's it. You know what? Going back to the to that Coinbase thing, actually, Coinbase is trash, but I think that was the first great thing that they've done actually. So I really like that commercial. But like honestly, like I feel like I don't know about you guys, but like I feel like only the Bitcoiners saw that commercial. Like I don't see people talking, like not a single person that I know. The first time they showed it, I think it was during a basketball game, I believe. But like nobody else is talking about this commercial. It's just Bitcoiners. I don't know. Do you guys hear anybody else talk about this?
No.
Yeah. It was just left in the dark. Yeah. Damn.
To be fair though, I'm not really in any other circles but Bitcoin circles. I'm kind of in the echo
Yeah.
chamber a little bit.
Fair enough.
I don't
Yeah.
watch anything that's just stupid stuff. I don't watch if it's woke. I don't mess with it. I don't know if I can
Yeah.
curse. I don't mess with it.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah. No, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh yeah.
Really?
Well, that one still says 900 trillion though.
Oh yeah. It should be 1,000.
Yeah, what's crazy is that number's just going to keep going up. So it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
like, what point do we have 2 quadrillion worth of things, 3 quadrillion? So
Yep.
that's why I try and tell my mates, I'm like, when I say $1 million Bitcoin, $10 million Bitcoin, it's like, that is so doable, especially because they're printing. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, they go, oh, there's no chance it's going to eat that much into the 1 quadrillion worth of things. And I'm like, what about in a world where there's 4 quadrillion worth of things? Like, it's all going to be, I guess, relative, but it's just like, that's so doable, man. Doable.
Listen, this is what I tell people. It's you just got to keep stuff very simple. Ralph asked me this on his channel, like, how do you orange pill people? If I had to talk to nurses, and I gave him my answer, right? This is how simple it is, right? This is why we know Bitcoin is going to go up. We just know it. It's mathematically going to happen. These are the 3 steps. Ready? Step 1, they're going to print money. They never stop printing money. I don't care if it's Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Bill Clinton, Barack Obama. It doesn't matter. They're all going to print on the federal level. That's number 1. Number 2, we know for a fact, and it's coded in the system, that Bitcoin supply issuance is going to go down every 4 years or 210,000 blocks. We know that, right?
Mhm.
So the more quote unquote inflation we have because of the dollars coming in to the system and diluting your savings and the dollars that you already have in the system, meaning people are going to look at why these things cost them so much and blah, blah, because it's happening at an even faster rate once 2020 happened. The world changed after 2019. 2019 was the last sane year we've had. Once
Yep.
2020 hit around January, February, that's when the whole world changed, right? So those 2 things are guaranteed. They're going to print money. Every country in the world is going to dilute your currency, and you're not going to be able to catch up with inflation with your job. They're not going to pay you enough. And 2, the supply issuance of Bitcoin is going to go down. And then the third thing that's going to cause all that is the demand for Bitcoin is going to go up because people are looking to save and put something in a battery or energy, say, what can I invest in or what can I save in? And so many more Bitcoiners that come around are going to say, hey, this is what you do. This is what it is. And it's going to keep spreading. So they're going to print. Supply interest is going down, and the demand for Bitcoin is going to go up. That's why the Bitcoin price is going to go up. It's mathematically guaranteed.
Agreed.
Yep.
Me and Forrest were talking about if there's a 2008 repeat, like, do you want to be holding Bitcoin or something else? And we're sort of going to the points why Bitcoin's going to be superior to something like real estate. So we might still see a huge crash because if the world goes into a frenzy, what are they going to sell first? It could be Bitcoin because it's so liquid. But think about all the lost Bitcoin, like that can't move regardless of a crisis. People can't sell that. It's locked up essentially forever. And then all the people that are willing to hold in self-custody, cold storage, that can't get affected by exchanges collapsing, banks collapsing, everything around them collapsing. And so there's going to be a floor price, whether you like it or not. So Bitcoin cannot trend to zero unless there's an absolute compromise of the network and things. So even with a 2008 repeat, because that's essentially what Bitcoin was built for, a system where that caused that problem. And so I don't know. I really like that conversation. I'm going to release that podcast soon, but we talked about what does it look like and how does Bitcoin survive a 2008 repeat? And what are you guys' thoughts on that? Like, where do you see Bitcoin's price potentially dropping to, or is it more irrelevant and it's like you just want to be holding this in a time like that?
I'm not selling. That's all I gotta say, man. You know, what else? What else am I supposed to buy? What else am I supposed to save in? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like,
You
Like-
should be saving in Filecoin for 2008 crisis.
True.
you know, like, the other thing that reminds you of is all this drama going on with the interest rate right now, like how it's going from like 90% cut to like 50% cut. What are you guys' opinion about that? Actually, like all this talk about what Jerome Powell's about to do.
I don't know what he's gonna do, and that's the crazy part. Was we know Bitcoin's monetary policy from now until the end of time, and the dollar's monetary policy is whatever Jerome Powell wakes up and decides to do tomorrow. So I don't know.
The dollar is this waiting for one guy to talk. That's crazy. That's just that's wild to me. That's just wild to me.
I gotta bite my lip when you say questions like that because I be going on rants. So I got
Just do it, Jerry. You got
Yeah,
max
yo,
5 minutes.
let loose, Jerry. Let
no,
loose.
no. 'Cause
We
I'll
want, we
get you in
want
trouble.
Terry. We want Terry. not
No,
Jerry.
you don't want Terry, man.
Terry.
Listen. They're gonna look back at this time in 100 years, and they're gonna be, wait. You guys use paper money to buy stuff?
Yeah.
I know. Oh, thanks, Paul. You're the man. And they're gonna say, wait. You guys printed the dollars. You guys waited for one man to determine the monetary policy, meaning what's the cost to borrow money for one man to come out. That's more powerful than the president. If you look, and I've done this for years, when you look at Jerome Powell, when he comes out with those stupid meetings every 6 weeks and he's reading off a script and everybody's in front of him, lying and asking them stupid questions and scripted questions, because that's what it is. Sorry, guys. I don't want to get it, your YouTube, because I'll be, and then you see the mark, and then pull up the charts while he's doing it, and literally the chart is going up or down based on what one man has to say. How effing stupid is that system, right? And again, I'm not trying to get into politics here, but we all know that there's one side of the aisle that has favors from the other side of the aisle when it comes to dropping rates, right?
What side is
2024,
that, Jerry?
2024, he did drop the rates when inflation was going up, and that didn't make any sense. I guess it was to make someone else look better during a certain selection in 2024, and it was an inflationary environment, but he dropped the rates. But now that inflation is quote unquote going down or staying steady, he won't drop the rates because he thinks that the tariffs are coming and is going to be inflationary. And again, the tariffs have not been inflationary. Read my lips when I say this. Tariffs are not inflationary. They're not. And they're lying to you about that. Inflation comes from one place, and then the second layer comes from the money printer from DC, and then the money printers they have at the banks when they do the what's it called? What is it? What's that called? At the banks. When they borrow the money, they print fractional reserve. Fractional reserve.
Yeah.
That's where inflation comes from. It doesn't come from tariffs. It doesn't come from all this other stuff. So when it comes to this one man show, Jerome Powell, which is an absolute joke, in my personal opinion, these people are evil because if you're not dropping the rate, you're doing two things. One is you're saying, "Oh, inflation's fine. It's no big deal. We think it's going to come. We want it to come." But two, when it comes to borrowing your quote unquote money or your energy, we're going to charge you more, right? We're going to charge you. I mean, if you buy a house today and you look at the interest rates, the interest on your house because of 1 point will cost you hundreds of dollars, right? The interest on the debt for 1 point is $360 billion for 1 point.
That's crazy.
What kind of system is that? That is a broken system. They're going to look back at us and fucking laugh at us for this. This is stupid. When you leave men in charge or human beings in charge of the monetary system, it's going to be corrupted. Yep. That's why you need to go to a Satoshi backed system, right? Where you don't have to worry about it. My goal is simple. Get everybody to 1 million sats, study your butt off with Bitcoin, and get us to a unit of account in America. That's what I want. I want a dollar-backed Satoshi or Satoshi-backed a dollar, where it's open ledger. You can see how many Satoshis we have. And the only reason I say a dollar-backed one going to the unit of account is because people are so used to using dollars, and everything will be digital by then anyways. And then after a while, we'll get off that digital, the Satoshi-backed dollar, and we'll just go into Satoshis. But it's a slow grind to get there. You know what I mean? But this system, when we look back in the rearview mirror, they're going to be like, what in the hell was this? This is dumb.
Yeah.
They're printing $400-something million a day in America. How can you measure anything on that? Right? Because the government's too big and we spend too damn much. Let me stop. But that's how I feel about it.
No, I feel that. But also, Jerry, what do you think? Why not just go straight to why don't just go straight to sats? Why do you feel that we need to go to a dollar-backed Bitcoin first? Actually,
well, because everybody's not like us.
Okay.
Right? You
All
can't
right.
just say go dollar. It's a gradual, like
Mm-hmm.
like the gold. You know what I mean? You couldn't just, you had to go. You did the dollars backed by the gold. They weren't passing out the gold. I just think people's mindsets, they need that transition. I don't know how
Mm-hmm.
long it's going to take. I could be wrong about that. That's just my theory. Because again, if the world was the way we'd want it, we just say, all right, let America buy 5 million Bitcoin, print the money, buy 5 million Bitcoin, sell all the gold, sell all our assets that we don't need, the physical assets, all digital assets, gold certificates, sell Bitcoin, get a Bitcoin, get 5 million Bitcoin on our balance sheet, and just go to a Satoshi standard. That,
Mm-hmm.
within 2 years, I would love to do that, but it's going to take a slow grind.
Yeah.
And now some people, and I think you asked me this too, Ralph, is
Mhm.
well, how can we trust them with the
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
everything it'll be a serial number and a digital dollar, but
Mhm.
every single dollar would be backed by a Satoshi, and it'll be a
Yeah.
serial number on the unit, on the
Yeah.
digital money. So
Yeah.
you can't print it.
Yeah. I still think they're going to cheat. I still think that transition period. You know what? Actually, that's the good thing too. I think that's where I guess you would. I think stablecoin would be a perfect Trojan horse for that one, right? Is that where you're going with that one?
Yeah, no. I don't like stable coins, but they're here.
Okay.
And what the stable coin is going to do,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to do two things. It's going to do good for Bitcoin and bad for Bitcoin.
Yeah.
The good it's going to do is people are going to start using more digital money, and stable coin is going to lead them down the road to Bitcoin, just like crypto does
Yeah.
for some people, right? To get rich. Oh, I want to buy the Lambos, but then you come for that number go up, and then you come for the freedom go up, or the crash the system go up
Mhm,
mentality, right?
Mhm,
But the
mhm.
second thing about the stable coins is it's going to stabilize the dollar. It just is. Whether we want to admit that or not, it's going to help slow down the death of the dollar. Now, how's it going to do that?
Huh.
Well, it's going to turn. A lot of people think it's a backdoor CBDC.
Mhm.
I don't know if I can say that. A backdoor,
Yeah.
right? And other people think that it's just going to, it's another way to print more digital dollars. But it's going to be because America's strength. Because again, we're talking about America, not because we live here, because it is the global
Mhm.
reserve currency, and there is a premium to that, right?
Yeah.
What it's
Yeah.
going to do. Our main thing is we don't really make a lot of things in America compared to other countries. We do make stuff, but we're more of a importer than we are an exporter. Our biggest exporter is our dollar.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys this right now. If before Trump came in and did the stable coin thing, I was telling people all the time, you want to see inflation? Wait until people wake up to understand that the dollar ain't right,
Mhm.
and they start sending the dollars back to America. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's inflation. We have a lot of dollars around the world, and people don't even know that. And
Mhm.
they're not backed by anything. All they're backed by is confidence in our military and the laws that say, "Hey, you have to use it." So I think the stable coins are going to help that because they're going to start getting rid of the physical dollars, the digital dollars on the screen, and turn them into a stable coin backed by
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
And I think it's going to make it last a little longer. But I think it's going to lead people into Bitcoin.
Here's the other question I got for you. The part that I'm like not really 100%. I don't know if I don't disagree with you because I don't know the answer, but like, so I don't see how it stabilizes the dollar because to me, the stable coin is only because I'm from Haiti. I understand that like the need for American dollars in a third world country because other countries are like suffering from like inflation way worse than Americans. So I understand the need for stable coins in like some other countries, but like in America, it's like I don't know. Like I don't see how does it stabilize it if it's just gonna increase in demand and just I see it as like the supply is just gonna increase even more. How does that stabilize the dollar? If that's just
That's a good question. The way it stabilizes it in people's minds, because the dollar is the how do I say it, is the best crack house on the drug street. Okay, they're
Yeah.
all drug houses, but we
Yeah.
got the best one. So what that'll do, stable coins, because the word
Mhm.
stable is in that,
Yeah.
and people just it'll make it digital, right? So that the dollar say, okay, not only are we the world reserve currency, but we're stabilizing the dollar by saying, hey, this is a digital currency that's better than yours, and they're going to market it as this is the stable dollar, right?
Mhm.
There's going to be less of these. We're not going to print as much. They're going to say all these little marketing tools,
Yeah.
right? Which again, we know the truth, right?
Right.
Right? But you stabilize things by putting subliminal messages in people's mind. And again, we know better because you're right. Ralph is like, what are you talking about? It's not true to us.
Yeah.
The 95, 96, 97% of the other parts of the planet, they're saying, oh, okay, this is more stable than mine. They're backing it with a stable coin. Because again, stable coins are going to be the Trojan horse for not only, Bitcoin, but the CBDCs as well. Because China's already using them with the social credit scores and stuff like that. So I think they're gonna market it as, hey, this is way more stable than what we were. They're going to make all these things. They're probably going to give some away for free overseas a little bit, probably as a incentive. They may give a little bit of a UBI here in America. I don't know. A lot of people think that's the Trojan horse for the CBDCs. I don't know, but that's how I see them doing it. I'm not saying I'm right, and I know that for a fact. But again, I don't trust these people, right? So they're going to try to. And I tell people all the time, Trump's job is not to be stabilizing America with Bitcoin. His job is to stabilize the US dollar. That's number one case for America. He wants to make sure that China does not, because you guys seen the I got the book over here somewhere. The New World Order, where they're talking about China's going to be the global power and they're going to take over the reserve asset. Trump knows all this. So he's trying to stabilize the dollar by beating China. China's our enemy when it comes to a lot of different things. And when it comes to the dollar, he wants us to be to reign supreme in that. So I think that's how they're going to do it. I could be wrong, though. I don't know.
No, yeah, fair point. Yeah.
Got a question about Tether.
Speaking. Oof.
Yeah, that's a smart move by them.
Mummy's calling me. Shush.
Jerry, what's your take on Tether stacking sats and reinvesting their interest profits to accumulate even more Bitcoin? How's it going to play out? Well, everybody, if you look at all the S-coin companies, if you look at people that are into Bitcoin and are in the know, that's everybody's plan, right? All you got to do is look at the people's incentives and look at their knowledge on that subject. And these people that own these cryptocurrencies and the Tethers and the like, they all know what Bitcoin really is. They're making money off their product to invest it in the savings or the thing they have left over into Bitcoin. They all do it. So all that's telling you, Noah, is that you need to stack harder. You know what I mean? Because if they're doing it, because again, they're trying to sell you on, oh, this is the stable dollar, this is this and that. Well, that's the case. Why are you not stacking the stable dollar? Why are you not stacking more XRP? Why are you not stacking more Ethereum or whatever S coin? They all put Bitcoin on their balance sheet. I think it was Cardano just came out. The dude with the glasses, the idiot.
Yep.
Talking about, we're going to reinvest in Bitcoin. So just cut out the middleman, man. Forget these people. Just buy the Bitcoin. And this dude, I think whatever his name, with the guy with the glasses, he's real like flamboyant and stuff. I don't know his name. Yeah, he was the one always talking about Bitcoin's too slow, Bitcoin's this and Bitcoin now. Now he's we're gonna base our company on our Bitcoin balance sheets. Huh? Yep. So again,
wild.
Watch what people do and not what they say, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, I gotta head out. Something's come up, but you guys keep going. I'll keep my live stream going. So hopefully it just ends on its own. Cool. Alrighty. I'll see you later.
All right, man.
Is this yours, Joey? This is your live stream?
It's mine.
This is all of ours. I think it will
okay,
continue.
okay.
So I just got to head out. So enjoy.
All right.
Thanks,
see you later,
guys.
man.
All right, man.
I guess I can remove him.
And he's gone. Yeah.
But yeah, I've been really interested in like strategies preferreds lately, and just kind of what you were talking about, Jerry, with more of how I see Bitcoin integrating with the current financial system. Not so much like specifically a Bitcoin backed dollars, but more like these Bitcoin backed debt issuers. Like at some point, people are going to realize that Bitcoin is the best collateral you can have. And like when you have something backed by Bitcoin that allows you to pay those dividends in fiat, and like people are going to realize like who's a more creditworthy institution, strategy with 630,000 Bitcoin or the US government. Like who am I going to trust? Like whose debt am I gonna buy? Like it's crazy
Mhm.
that people don't see that yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take a while to get there, but once people, if MicroStrategy gets into the S&P 500, they already qualify, but there's certain little things they have to do.
Mhm.
And once people are forced to buy Bitcoin, because a lot of people have the S&P, and then like, what is this thing? Not only is Fidelity talking about it, but I have it in my S&P and I'm seeing it on TV and it's at 220,000. What is this thing? And like you said, once
Mhm.
they start comparing the two, like, wait a minute. Because I tell people on a personal level, on a, just a regular person level, as a Bitcoiner and people beyond when they have Bitcoin on the balance sheet, your credit score is not going to mean anything anymore. Nobody's
Yep.
going to care about your credit score. They're
Credit
going to
score
care
is the
about,
same anyways. Yeah.
they're going to be done. All they
Yeah.
care about is, can we get your Bitcoin? And we'll give you whatever you want for it. And the competition is going to be insane when that happens. Like we're in the early stages. Like Ledin right now is doing 12 point whatever percent. Strike is doing 9% or whatever. That's
Mhm.
going to be a joke in 3 years. Okay.
Oh,
The
yeah.
interest rate is going to be so low. It's going to be crazy because once these big boys say, wait a minute, this is what it's going, and they really look at the numbers and they really look at the math and they start really studying on this thing and start building study cases and classes, and everybody starts putting it on their balance sheet and learning about Bitcoin once a week. And how you have a job and you do those once a week meetings and those stupid ass meetings you got to sit in. You're like, oh god, another meeting. But they're going to have Bitcoin meetings, Satoshi meetings. And they're going to be talking about, hey, we got to get as much Bitcoin as we can on the balance sheet. We got to loan it out. We got to get this and we got to get that. It's going to be lights out, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, you got to look at where this thing is going. We know where it's going,
Mhm.
right? But again, I plan on probably loaning out my Bitcoin in the future, maybe because I don't want to spend it. But it depends
Yeah.
what happens. But again, credit score is going to go out the window in the future, in my opinion.
Yeah. I do think lending against your Bitcoin will be a big thing. Like just how housing is such a big part of the economy and people, it's just we don't have like all the infrastructure yet. But I think when we do, it'll be pretty cool.
Have you guys been? I know like the newest strategy products, Stretch. I think that's the name. Have you guys been looking into these at all? No.
Yeah, I think they're super interesting, especially like maybe more. Like I was talking to my grandparents' financial advisor, trying to like get that for them because like I think STRF is interesting for retirees because it's at the top of their capital stack, so it's the most over collateralized and in like a liquidation event, like that's the first thing that they have to pay back. So it's it's 8 times over collateralized by Bitcoin, right? They have for every dollar that they issue of Strife, they have $8 worth of Bitcoin to back it up. And then the yields are like pretty insane right now. And they have like one ETF, like it's like a quarter of their portfolio, and it's just like a bond portfolio. And the advisor was like, I don't know, I don't know about the risk, the principal, but like, what's the risk of holding a U.S. Treasury ETF? Like I think Forrest called it return-free risk. So it's like,
Mhm.
what's really risky? Like Bitcoin drawing down 80%, and even then, like they're gonna be fine, like paying the dividends on these instruments, and like I don't know, it's just a no-brainer to hold an instrument backed by 630,000 Bitcoin versus an instrument backed by $37 million of debt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's gonna take some time for the world to catch up.
Yeah.
It just is.
Yeah.
What's up, Ian? How are you?
All right. And I think that's about all I had today. You guys have anything else?
No, man. I have to head out soon too before wifey kills me. It's about to hit up 5.
I got one. I got one thing. You
Yeah.
guys join my live tonight. We got an 80,000 sat giveaway,
Ooh, yeah.
so you might want to join that on one spin of the wheel, and we'll be spinning the wheel, and I'll be talking about today how much Bitcoin or how much should you put into Bitcoin, and what percentage you should put in there. I'll be talking about that today.
Oh yeah. I think that's important because I feel like we a lot of Bitcoiners talk about stack stack as hard as you can, but also I think the life, the balance has we don't talk about the balance enough. I think there has to be a life balance as well. So yeah.
No doubt. And I think there's a lot of ways to save out here in the world. And I think we found the best one to do it with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
No, I agree.
Cool. All right.
All right, gentlemen.
See you guys next time.
I hope to do that again next week. I don't know if you
next
guys are
week.
free on Thursday around this time.
Yeah,
I mean, I can do 3 to 5 anytime, honestly.
I'm down.
So,
well, thank you guys for. I don't know who invited me. I think Joey did, but thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
of course, man. Anytime. You're a legend, man. Of course, man. We'd love to have legends on here.
Rob, I already told you I'm gonna be your bodyguard in Vegas, man.
No. Now I'm gonna start lifting soon, man. I need to. All right, man.
Thanks again, guys. I appreciate it. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Later.
All right, later.
Peace. Guys.
Peace.